When Lily returned to her hometown after 12 years, the first thing she noticed was the oak tree by the river bend. It still leaned the same way, its branches stretched out like arms waiting for an embrace. As a child, she had carved her initials there, right beside Noah's. L plus N, forever. That's what they had promised to kids with scraped knees and a boundless faith in tomorrow. But life, as it often does, had other plans. Lily left for college, then a bustling career in design. Noah stayed, caring for his widowed mother and running his father's old bike shop. Over time, their letters faded. Calls eventually turned into just holiday greetings. Then, those holidays turned into distant memories. Now, at 31, Lily stood by that same river again, clutching her coat tight against the sharp autumn wind. She wondered why her heart was beating so fast in a place she hadn't seen in over a decade. She came back for one reason: closure. The city had given her success, but it had also given her a deep sense of solitude. After a broken engagement, she desperately needed something real, something honest. She needed to remember who she was before the world taught her to be so guarded. The one thing she did not expect was for Noah to find her there. Lily, his voice carried the same warmth she remembered, a familiar comfort in the crisp air. He was taller now, his shoulders broader, but his eyes were somehow softer. Time had shaped him into someone steady and kind. Noah, she breathed, the name feeling both strange and natural on her lips. They shared an awkward laugh, then a hug along, careful embrace that said more than words ever could. At first, they spoke of small things: work, family, the weather. But beneath every simple sentence was a question that neither of them dared to ask. Why did we let go? They began meeting again. Coffee at the old diner, walks along the riverbank, conversations that slipped easily into a comfortable honesty. Lily spoke of her fears of making the wrong choices, of loving deeply only to lose again. Noah shared stories of his quiet years, the lonely nights he spent wondering what might have been. "I thought you forgot me," she admitted one evening, her voice barely a whisper. "I never did," he said, his gaze unwavering. "I just didn't know how to reach you." The truth hung between them, fragile and precious. One night, a sudden downpour trapped them beneath the shelter of the old oak tree. The river shimmered with the reflection of the streetlights. Lily reached out and touched the carved initials, still visible after all these years. "We promised," she whispered. "We were just children," Noah replied gently. He stepped closer, the rain forming a curtain around them. "But we meant it." He paused, his eyes searching hers. "Do you still?" Her heart answered before her lips could even form the words. "I never stopped." The kiss came slowly, like a memory returning to the surface. It wasn't a kiss of hunger, but one of recognition. It was two souls finding the same rhythm again after years of being out of sync. They didn't rush. They took the time to learn who the other had become. They argued, they laughed, and together, they healed. Their love didn't erase the past, it honored it, weaving the years apart into the fabric of their new beginning. Weeks later, Noah placed a small wooden box in Lily's hands. Inside was a simple ring, beautifully carved from the wood of an oak tree. "For the promise we never broke," he said, his voice thick with emotion. She smiled through her tears, her heart full. "For the future we choose now." Some love stories don't truly end. They wait. They echo through time. And sometimes they return, stronger than ever before. If this story touched your heart, please subscribe to Heart Talk Stories, where every emotion finds its voice.